Good morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social. I'm Rena Obozeghie. Welcome to a new week. Now, netizens are claiming to have woken up to a wonder about the president's name, as there is now an update on Wikipedia, as you would find right now if you check to the name. So it's been modified from Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. So the initials right now would be BAT or BAT at from BAT, BAT to BAAT. And well, there are arguments about what this edit means and when it was done. But let's bring you in first to see some reactions. But you can see where that place highlighted that the name has changed to Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. Yes, if you check Wikipedia right now, this is what you would find there. Let's have some reactions. Charles says, from Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, they think, say, Wikipedia na IREV, hashtag Tinubu must go, hashtag disqualify Tinubu now. Also in reaction, Obi says, one thing about telling lies is that when you tell a lie, you will need another lie to cover the first, and it continues. So you will run out of lies and start complicating the things you have already said, exposing yourself without knowing. Also in reaction, this is a report, it's just a throwback. This has been in the news before by Premium Times that displayed the NYSC certificate of Mr. President, and it says Tinubu Bola Adekunle. In this certificate, Ahmed is absent. So yeah, let's see more reactions to this development. For TAS, it says, you all haven't seen anything. You want to joke with the master strategist? What you all are bringing to the table against one of the finest political juggernauts this country ever produced is emptiness. But then, what do you expect from people supporting an empty candidate, if not emptiness? Well, I missed out on something. I was trying to bring it. I didn't see it again. If you do check this place that is highlighted in green, the last time it was added to Wikipedia was in 2019, about 5 years, 2018 exactly. So it was done at 8:34 a.m. or p.m. on the 15th of January 2018. That's 5 years ago. And in this place that is highlighted, you will see that was what was added by whoever did it. But so there's another one. The one that might be the case right now is that of honor, that was modified from HONOR to have HONOUR. I missed that, but just in case I'm able to get it back, I would let you have it. So this could be the case. Maybe it's been there, but we never really noticed. Let's see more stories. Okay, so on the controversy surrounding the Chicago State University of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a member of this camp was on our show last week, Dominic Alancha, alongside a counterpart from the PDP, whose name is Anthony Ehilebo. They were on Kakaaki, the African Voice, last week to defend the APC stance on the allegations of forgery and then calls for resignation or disqualification of the president. Now, speaking on the show, Alancha noted that it is important for Nigerians to know and be aware that because the certificate is ceremonial, anyone can design it to his or her taste. We take that video now and come back for some reactions.
One thing Nigerians need to know is that in that certificate, because it's ceremonial, you even have the right to redesign it to your own taste. That is the truth. What is important is the transcript.
Redesign it to your own taste.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You can Google it. It's out there. They advertise it out there in the US. If you have lost your certificate, we can get it back for you.
Okay, so that was it last week on the show with Unkoli, the anchor. POK says, people are damaging themselves because of Tinubu. And also, Chimeka says, so you design a fake diploma and swear an affidavit that it is true to the best of your knowledge. For Henry, he has his facts and reasons, and there is nothing wrong with that. Also in reaction, Shina says, it sounds funny, but that's what it is. If it's a Nigerian university, you can call for a protest to pull down the school. But this is a Chicago university in faraway US. Can we just forge ahead on how Nigeria can get better and leave all this political noise? Also in reaction, this is rather funny. Mr. Venitius says, Madam Caro, I beg, print Cambridge PhD certificates for me. All right, then I think that if that works for everyone, a lot of us will be interested in certificate. Like we could just go out there and say, please get me this certificate from this school, and it will just be what it is, since we can design whatever we want to our test. But let's continue on Kakaaki Social today to say that it looks like for netizens that while most of the ministers have been busy holding high the renewed hope mandate in their various ministries, that of aviation and aerospace development, Festus Keyamo, has taken it upon himself to be the unassigned spokesperson of Mr. President, as he has continued to tweet at Atiku Abubakar on the Chicago State University case. Well, we can't exactly say that's the case, as it could be that he was only exercising his right of reply over the weekend, quoting his 2019 tweet on forgery and disqualification that was returned to trends by social media trends last week by netizens. Now, in his response, he again took a swipe at Atiku, asking him to provide the vendor that made or issued Tinubu's certificate replacement, as he who alleges must prove. Now, he wrote quite a long thing on X yesterday, or was it Saturday? But let's have a part of it. He gave a record of how successful he's been in criminal and forgery cases, and then he just said, so applying what I've said above, this principle to the case of Atiku Abubakar, Chicago versus Chicago State University, so long as the university openly said they do not issue replacement certificate, but that vendors do so on their behalf. All this noise about so-called forgery are useless until the particular vendor that issued the replacement certificate to official Bola Ahmed Tinubu denies its authenticity. And it is the duty of the accuser to fish out the said vendor and get that evidence. It is not the other way around. He who alleges must prove. And then he went back to SPF to say that this is a simple principle I laid down in 2019 during our defense of President Buhari that has been so mischievously celebrated as if they have hit the bull's eye. Unfortunately for them, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a clean and white as snow on this issue, and we are again waiting for them at the Supreme Court. And it says, as for Atiku Abubakar, the famed SPV king and the one who disgraced Nigeria internationally with the money laundering case involving Congressman William Jefferson, we acknowledge the valedictory speech he delivered a few days ago signifying his retirement from politics, and we wish him Godspeed in that retirement. Now, if you missed it on Twitter, the latest World Press Conference Atiku had is being described by the APC camp as his valedictory speech, retirement speech, if you like, from politics. Abdulaziz says, Festus Keyamo, it is very sad that the same you, Keyamo, that went to court and even sued the entire Lagos State legislatures on the same matter being discussed today, the forgery of Tinubu. Basically, as long as it serves your personal agenda, it is okay. This is no longer about Nigeria for you, but your stomach. Dr. Ikena says the certificate printed by a vendor lack the university's seal and signatures, making them ceremonial papers unauthorized by the university. In essence, they are forgeries of the original. What Mr. Tinubu submitted to INEC constitutes clear forgery. No technicalities can negate this fact. Also in reaction, Jami says, I don't understand why people are applying sentiments and emotions to this. The university has made it clear that they don't issue replacement certificate themselves. Vendor do so on their behalf. All the noise about forgery remains unsubstantiated until the specific vendor responsible for a Siwaju replacement certificate comes forward to deny its authenticity. Now let's take you back to pre-election period when Keyamo was the spokesperson of the campaign, and then he was giving us excerpt or how Tinubu came about his primary school certificate. It has also been modified, so you need to listen.
Where's the primary?
I just explained that to you now.
You say they're wise. Was that he didn't go to a primary school? Is that what you're saying?
In those days, you don't have to go. You don't have to. You read and pass GC from home. Great men do.
What? Secondary school?
Yeah, the secondary school, that's GC now.
Man! What type of plane is this?
Yeah.
Yes, they pass it from home. Yes, great men do. It is fact, it is one of the virtues that you used to know great men.
Hey!
That they read from home. They read and dug in and burnt the midnight oil from home.
Shut up. Shut up.
All right, there's such a twist right there. So yeah, that's everything on Kakaaki Social this morning. Just to mention that Davido and Amaju Picnic had their own over the weekend on being paid some amount of money and not turning up, about 72 million naira, and they're not turning up for the event that he was invited to. But we have to go. Good morning, Adora.
Good morning, Rena. It's interesting. I mean, Davido has come out to say that he told them he wouldn't be available months over.
Yes.
And other